Hello guys, I just freed up space on this because I was actually recording and then it just shut off. Anyways, I had so much space on this SD card and now I have even more space. So basically my mom just talked to me and said, you have to lose weight or I'm gonna kill you. She didn't say that. I just told her the quotes I had saved in my Pinterest because like I have a lot of these like 75 hard, which is like 75 days. You push yourself consistently each day. And if you don't do one thing out of that challenge, you have to restart the 75 days. But I found these ones where it's like 75 hard, but they get rewards. So of course it's the person buying it for themselves, but look at this. Look, and I don't really care for those. Like I don't want to buy a new swimsuit. I don't want to do that. And I don't want to buy a set of Bala Bang. I don't even know what those are. A new Awala. Okay, I would buy that though because I do like water bottles a lot. So essentially, instead of buying whatever she's buying, which like good for this girl, like she's doing, and I didn't even see her. I just saw the rewards part and I was like, okay, sign me up. My rewards. What are some things I would buy? She doesn't know it, but I'm recording her. She doesn't know it, but I'm recording her. Hey, Mom. You just got recorded without your knowledge. Oh. Basically, I'm recording. So, in the time that I wasn't filming, I got a gym membership. No, I didn't. It wasn't like a full, like it's a free pass for an entire week. And I was like, okay, so I'm going to go tonight. But I decided to create a 75 hard list. And I drew a little ghost there. It says, hello there. So really good vibes. On the 75 hard, I have some things that I have to follow during this process of 75 days. Then a reward list. So I actually think I showed the 75 hard list earlier with like the rewards. I didn't really care for her rewards. Oh my gosh. But those are for her, you know? So I thought of some new things to like buy, and I'm going to share that with you now. So, and I also wrote the timestamps for like her days because I was like, I might as well. So for the first 15 days, if I complete them for 15 days, I'm going to buy a Lush product. So Lush, they have like a ton of perfumes and stuff. I want to specify, I want it to be a perfume. So perfume, they have the Sticky Dates perfume, which I've smelt one time. And then I was like, I don't know. Is this too sweet? Is this too much? So I do want to go into the store and see how it's, mind you, this is even after 15 days. Can I even keep up the challenge for 15 days? Starting today. So after 30 days, new shoes. I do want to buy some new shoes. I don't really care what type of shoes they are. I just want a pair of new shoes. That could be sandals, tennis shoes. Like I love new shoes. So, and then after the 40, 50, and 60 days, I don't have anything to write, but my mom said, good, because you have time. And also, I have time. But then after I completed the 75 days, I do have buying new clothes on the list. So I'm going to buy some new clothes, definitely. And that's just because a lot of the clothes that I'm having could be too big for me. So just good to have some smaller clothes, some smaller options. Also, what happened in the time that I wasn't filming, I had lost my right AirPod for about like 4 to 5 days. It's like a week. My mom found it in the washer. No, this is my left AirPod, sorry. We should be talking about this one. This one, okay, this is my right AirPod. I put it in today. It's like pixelated. It sounds like I got it from Temu. Is this a Temu AirPod? And it's like, no, it's a real AirPod. So I bought some new AirPods today. And this, okay, a little upgrade. This is the two. Mind you, the one before it was like just the first edition of like the AirPods looking like this. I had those things from 2021 to 2025. So 4 years. 4 years. And I can't even have this for a freaking year. I got these in October last year. Whew. Don't get me started. I'm upset. I'm really upset. But it's my fault. So what can you do in that situation? So that's kind of how my day's going. I'm gonna go to the gym later tonight, and I'm when I walk in there, I'm just gonna say, hey, like, free trial type shit, because it is a free trial type shit. And that's that. I'm really excited. Oh, I didn't even go over this, I believe. So, oh my gosh, it just got dark in here. Hold on. Basically, for the 75 hard, I just have to go to the gym 3 times a week, and that's because it's like 30 minutes away from my house. So that's like a lot if I'm going 5 times a week. So at least 3 times a week. Then work out once every day. I do have a treadmill out in my dad's like shop area, so I can just walk on that the days that I'm not going to the gym. No overly processed foods. This is gonna be hard because, so I work at a bakery. I don't know if you could tell where I'm at right now. Yeah, I'm at a bakery. Yeah, so no overly processed foods. And then 10,000 steps a day. So how many steps do I have today? Let's check. Yesterday, I was able to get 8,000 steps, so, which is not 10,000, but it's 8,000, and that's more than I typically get. 2,600. So can I get that number to 10,000? Yes, I can, and you will see. I will get it today. So that's all the updates for now. It's 3:19 p.m. I'm probably gonna go to the gym around, let's see, I don't really want to mess with the school hours and stuff. School just started, so a lot of parents are like picking and dropping off their kids. So I don't want to mess with that. So school traffic, should I leave my house around 5? Guys, I really don't know. So I'll keep you tuned in for the updates. So okay, it's gym time. As you can tell, my hair is like really slicked back. I'm really overstimulated right now. I was trying to find my microphone to this camera, but I'm really hot right now. And so I'm a little too overstimulated to find it. So you're just gonna get the raw me with no microphone. Let's just say I have a pit in my stomach. I'm really nervous. My mom said, don't be nervous. And just remember, if it doesn't work out, it's a free trial. So no money is being paid, so that's good. But who knows, maybe I could have a great time. I have a pit in my stomach because I'm nervous to, I think, drive there. It's a long drive, and so, I don't know, we're gonna see how this goes. Yay! I'm really nervous. It is 5:30 p.m. I just arrived. I honestly don't even know what time I left, so me saying that doesn't really have, like, it's 5:30! But I'm here. I'm really nervous, but I think after I go in, I won't be nervous anymore. I'm just nervous to actually go in. They said that when I applied for this free trial, they said, make sure you have the email ready. So I'm just signing into my email real quick to get that, which is right here, 7-day gym pass. Get in the car and then go to there. Show this email to the front desk for a compliment on your tour. So I'm gonna get a tour too. I'm so excited, but I have to show my ID too, so I have to bring my person. But let's just say there's people of all strokes and different folks here. Yesterday I went to Bath and Body Works, which is actually right beside it, so if I just get a little inkling to go to Bath and Body Works, and actually I got it to get these scents. It's actually the only thing I think keeping me going. It just smells so good. I don't know where I was going with that. What was I saying? Oh, there's a lot of young men who are like my age going, but I'm seeing a dude right now and he's like in his 30s, 40s, and then a guy just passed and he's a young guy too. Oh my gosh. The parking lot is packed. That's like a lot of people, but we'll see where it takes us. I don't know. I'm really nervous, so I'll see you guys soon when I'm done with my workout. I have a membership. So, I went in there. By the way, it's $6.50, so I spent a good almost an hour and a half in there. I told him, I said, okay, I have a 7-day free pass. And so, he was like, okay, I'm gonna give you a tour. So he gave me a tour of all the gyms. They have a movie theater in there. They have a sauna and these hot tubs and a cold plunge.
and so many different things. They have like an outside area where you work out. I'm like, oh my god. So, and I don't mean to look up, but I'm so enamored by this. Like, of course there's so many people here now. I have a personal trainer. I only did once a week though. It was too expensive to keep adding up but I told them, I said, I don't know what I'm doing. And I didn't tell them that I went to the gym before, because I did go to the gym before, but you know. So that was an experience. So tomorrow I'm coming at 5:30, which is the time I got here before. And that's how that's going. So I'm really excited. Yeah. I have to debrief this in my head. I'll talk to you soon more, but this is too much.
Hello guys, I got home and I debriefed a little bit. I was there for like over an hour, and I kind of told you guys, because I was like, okay, this just happened. I'm really tired, but I got super dizzy when I got home, so I took some medicine for that. And now a side effect of that is that you get really tired. So when you're really tired, you just, the drive there was actually really nice. I didn't realize how much I had been driving my mom around, because I just don't want to listen to music when she's in the car, because I feel like I wouldn't want to force her to listen to some music. She already doesn't want to ride with me. Could you imagine listening to the music that I listen to? She'd be like, get me out of here. So I never really put on music when we're in the car together. So yeah, I had my music on blast while I was up there. And then I have a personal trainer. I never had one. I walked in there and said, guys, I have no idea what's going on. But one thing I want to mention, the guy who gave me a tour of everything, there was 2 tubs of water next to each other. There was a hot tub, and then there was a cold tub. And he said, when the Vikings, they did cold plunges, and they were like, oh, I feel like a new person. Okay, I just think it's ironic. Earlier today, and it's actually still pulled up on my freaking YouTube. Look what I was watching. Yes, it's Curtis Connor. Yes, and I've just been loving his content. Do you see? It's a Viking video. It's just the irony of it. I'm just like, what the hell? So I know that no one really cares about that, but I just thought it was really cool. I talked to 3 different people. I talked to one dude, and he was the guy who toured me around. I talked to a second dude, and he kind of gave me the rundown of personal trainers and everything. And then I actually talked to my personal trainer. I thought it was really cool. They had an area where you were allowed to film, and they even had the clip-on attachments, and there was stuff in there. All that stuff that was in that specific room was also out in the gym as well, but you could only film in the influencer room. You cannot film anywhere else in the gym. And I actually really like that a lot, because you see the TikToks of people being like, why the F were you ruining my video? And it's like, I would be one of those people walking through not realizing that I'm ruining someone's video. So I'm glad that that's happening. They had a movie theater room. This gym was insane. It had a lot of stuff that I've never even seen before. I actually stopped the dude and said, this is the nicest gym I've ever seen. And he laughed. He was like, yeah, it is. It's pretty good for how much people pay. And so, guys, I have to be honest, I did get the nicest membership. The thing is, if this is the only thing I'll be paying for, because I really have no subscriptions that I pay for, so, and it's not really that much. So I also have unlimited guest passes, so if anyone would like to tag along, that would be really fun. Now, I don't think you get to have the benefits of having a personal trainer. You might have to get a gym membership to do that, but you can come with me to work out, and you can have access to all those machines and stuff. So yeah, essentially that's just me debriefing. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon. And also, the pink faded out of my hair really fast, so I've just been living with that life. So see you guys soon. Bye.